Hey guys, I'm cmasupra and welcome to another Company of Heroes video. Now as you can see, this is a quick one. It's just over 11 minutes, maybe it's 12 minutes. I think it looks like that on my trimmer. So the reason I want to upload this video, even though it is a short one, is for two reasons. First off, it shows what you are supposed to do as Americans against Panzer Elite by luring them away. And the second thing is rather funny. It's kind of blob versus him, and my blob just looks funny the way it was, so I wanted to show that to you guys. But if you want to learn something in this video and not just watch the funny thing, you can watch the beginning of the video because that's when the learning part happens. So I'm playing as Americans. I did mention my opponent is the Panzer Elite. I didn't get a chance to actually hit the record button during the loading screen, so we didn't get to see that. For those of you who actually look at that to see who the armies are and the opponent's names. But that's fine. You just missed out on that little piece. The map is Angoville. I forgot to mention that. And for starters, I am going to the left side and the right side with one engineer squad each, which is what I normally do against Panzer Elite or Wehrmacht. Now here you can see his G43 squad is pushing off my engineers, so I'm just like, whatever. Come chase me, you fool. And what does he do? He chases me. Which, in his eyes, and that would be the right thing to do, and it's also what I would do in his position, is chase me. But it doesn't exactly work out for him, because he's going to chase me all the way to the right side of the map, and then I'm going to use this hedgerow intelligently so that I am stalling his units, and, well, he can't really do anything about it. I'm also using the hedgerow to make myself close in the fighting, and he realized that, so he backed off. He knew he was going to lose that close in, so that was smart of him. On the left side, or rather the middle, I managed to get in the house just before him. That was very close, but I did manage to get in, so that really sucks for him. I'm doing damage to him, and he's not doing a thing to me because that house is just plain awesome. Oop, now he has two squads back in the house. I was going to go chase his squad, but that didn't work out so well. And now his Panzer Grenadier squad on the right, he got tired chasing my engineers, so I fought off his kitty, and I decapped the point. I reset the capture on the point, so whatever effort he put into capturing that point is now gone. That is so much fun to do. It's actually the very first time I've ever done it in a game, and it was just so much fun because it's something pros do. And oh man, now my opponent's being smart. He's on both sides of the hedge now, so I gotta go all the way to the right side just to avoid his fire. Come on, move myself to the right side. There we go. And while that's happening, I have two rifles chasing off his kitty because I really want to kill that. It is a huge blow to the Panzer Elite if you're able to kill their kitty. And I'm once again being smart. I'm taking the lone Panzer Grenadier squad that I managed to lure away with my engineers, separately from his other two Panzer Grenadier squads, so that's getting really damaged. I did try to focus fire on the kitty, but it got away, and I'm still going to continue chasing it because I don't want to fight the two Panzer Grenadier squads over there, and I also want to make sure that he doesn't go for my engineers over on the munitions point at the far right side. And that's actually three Panzer Grenadier squads now. I wouldn't stand a chance. It is a good thing I am luring him back to his base because it gives me time to capture points on the right side of the map. Because while all this has been happening, I have been capturing the whole left side of the map with a single engineer squad. He just captured the cutoff point on the left side of the map for him, not for me, and ooh, that's the kitty. That's what he captured it with. I'm gonna go chase the kitty down, because it is so weak. It'll be a huge blow to him if I'm able to kill it. So I obviously want to kill it. So how many Panzer Grenadier squads are chasing my two rifle squads now? It's 4 squads chasing my 2 squads. Now it's 3 because one retreated, but that's quite a bit, and he does actually have the advantage here, even though I'm close in, where rifles exceed and Panzer Grenadiers do not. I am not fully healed, I have fewer squads, I didn't have much of a chance there. But like I said, I am stalling him. I am luring him away from all my capping engineers so I can win things. And I don't want to lose a squad, so I do retreat early. Try to keep my manpower advantage that way. You can see I'm going to upgrade BARs because I have both fuels, so I know there is no risk of any vehicle where I would need stickies coming anytime soon. And it's all because I've managed to lure him away so well. And that kitty is very weak. Let's go kill it. Let's go at least prevent him from capturing my fuel point, if not killing it. Because I have engineers right next to them, so I might as well... Or right next to it, so I might as well kill the kitty with my engineers. Let's see what happens. He's not moving, he needs to move, and bang, he's dead. So that's awesome, that's a huge blow. Even somewhat this late into the game, it's still a huge blow. It's always a huge blow to lose your kitty, no matter what faction you play as. Somebody commented on one of my videos that kitties actually capture faster than scout cars, and I was not aware of that, but apparently they do. And I do believe it, I don't think they're lying to me. It would make sense, because scout cars cost a little more and are able to fight, and they're able to lock down points, and it seems like they cost too little extra compared to a kitty to be able to capture as fast, so they need some downside. So I think that's their downside. Now, as you can see, my opponent has cut me off on the right side of the map. He's taking my cutoff point. I'm taking his left cutoff point, which really isn't going to do much, except disconnect him from that munitions point over there. So I'm kind of worried because I do want my stuff on the right side. I want all my points. I worked hard for them. I lured him away. I'm really not that worried because I do have pretty much the whole left side, and I've had both fuels for quite a while, so I know that even if he pushes me off from the right side and I'm stuck only on the left side, I'll still be able to win this game semi-easily because I played just so well in the early game. At least compared to my opponent. Maybe not so well, I am level 10. And there's a reason I'm still level 10, and ooh! Free Panther Grenadier kill, let's kill it. I don't kill it, okay. No Free Panther Grenadier kill for me. I am pushing him kind of off of his cutoff point on the left side. That works. So now I have my 3 rifle squads over here, and I think I'm being smart, which I really am, by flanking around him to the back of the house, because then when he gets out of the house, which is going to happen because the house doesn't provide that much cover, surely 3 rifles can flush him out of the house. He'll be in my... or I'll be in his retreat path, so any squads that he has which are going to be retreating, I will be able to kill him, and that will be perfect. He does have a Panzer Grenadier squad over on the left side. G43, so they're better at long range. G43s only help at medium and long range. At close range, they don't change a single stat or a single number in the game, so they do no benefit at close range, but at long range, they'll do a lot. So with the 2 G43 squads he's fired at me, I am now quite suppressed, and I am actually losing quite a bit. I do send my flamethrower engineers over because I'm like, let's flush out this house, but then nope, they are suppressed. Let's just retreat them. And let's retreat my whole army because that was really just a fail. I didn't really kill much of his army at all. He just annihilated a ton of mine, and that really sucked. So I have another engineer squad sitting in my base, and I'm considering upgrading them to flamethrowers. I think I end up doing it. I do end up doing it because he's in that house. I have most of the left side, and I really do want to flush him out of the house there because I know he has most of his units around there. He's lost his kitty, so he does have to rebuild his kitty if he wants good capping power. And it doesn't appear that he has done so, so I know he's not going to be really capturing points on the left side, so I can just attack him full on the right side, and I should be fine. Especially because of the fact that his forces are all there. So with as many rifle squads and flamer engineers as I have here, I should be able to do pretty well. BARs do a lot of damage, and so do flamers against Panzer Elite, so this should work out well. And that's a wooden house, so any flames will roast it. And this is the funny part. Look at my blob. It just looks so funny. Like, my huge blob versus his few men. Does he lose every single squad here? He might lose every single squad here. Why is he not retreating? There we go. He just lost every single squad that was there. The forward HQ was a waste of manpower. I'm about to decap it. He has a scout car, which was not very smart because you're playing against the Americans, not the British. Scout cars are really good against the Brits, not so much the Americans. You need to go tier 2 against Americans. But I just thought that that blob was pretty funny, and then I also wanted to show you earlier in the game that you should lure your opponent away so you can do really well in the early game, playing as the Americans against the Panzer Elite. He apparently also built the Panzer Support Command. That was also not a smart move, but like I said, talking too fast. Let's just ignore the skill level of my opponent and enjoy the funniness of my blob versus his few units. He had nothing left, so he rage quit, and I just thought that was very appropriate because he like I said, he really had nothing left. So anyways, hope you all enjoyed this quick video, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys. And in this one I want to talk about how awesome the Jeep is and how terrible the King Tiger is. Mainly because my Jeep single-handedly defeated his King Tiger. Not really. It is possible, and that would be amazing, especially if I saved the replay.